So did 30-year-old Kate ever think that this was going to be 13 years later, still be putting on Celine's catsuit?
He was 29, actually.
Oh, okay.
And God, no.
God, no.
No. I was amazed I made it through the first movie without being fired. It was such a huge stretch for me. No, I definitely think that.
Now, at what point did you first realize that this could be a really good franchise?
I didn't. I think the thing is, because we're not based on like a comic book or a book or anything like that, there was never the expectation of that. And really, I think they took such a gamble on everything. At that time, it was much more unusual for a female-led action movie to actually work and for people to, you know, to think that was a good idea. It was a first-time director. It was certainly first time for me doing anything like this. And so it was one of those things that was like, oh, I guess let's see how this shakes down. And then because there was such a good fan response to it, and I think people really do love an original idea, and it's such a shame that there's almost none of those movies being made anymore. It's really difficult to make that happen. It's been kind of fun every time because there's an open playing field of where we can go with the story.
I'm sure your daughter must be proud that her mom is like this badass
Proud,
female
probably
superstar.
embarrassed.
So that's her actual reaction.
I think there's probably a healthy mix of both. Yeah. Yeah.
And now, no spoilers, obviously, for how the movie ends,
Okay.
but if they do want to continue Celine's story or find a way to continue it, is that something you'd want to keep doing and keep putting the catsuit back on?
I mean, the thing is, we always have gone on a kind of a case-by-case basis, and the thing is, if you know, obviously, if there's not an audience for it, you certainly don't need to keep throwing things out there. And it just sort of depends on where, you know, I've never really, I've not been sort of attached to it before, you know, the concept has come up. So it's really kind of depends if it seems like there's, you know, another place to go, then I guess we go.
And I know the big thing with Celine and Underworld is her costume. Has there ever been conversations about switching it up for any of the movies? I know you do get a mini makeover in this one.
I mean, there's a mini makeover in this one. The corset is different. There's a different coat. The little hair is different. Actually, yes, the beginning of this movie, Anna was quite keen to change the costume completely, and it just didn't feel like Celine.
Right.
It just really didn't. There was just some things that needed to kind of stay.
Now, I am a big follower of yours on Instagram.
Oh, great.
To say you're one of my favorite celebrities to follow.
That's so nice, because I haven't been doing it very long, so thank you.
You're very good at it.
Oh, good. I left it very late.
Now, everyone was very excited when you posted about your daughter getting accepted into college.
I know. And I got into a bit of trouble at home for that, because she said, I wish you'd put, I got into the college of my choice, because it just sounded like you had no hope of me getting into any college anyway. It made me sound like, you know, a loser. And I was like, no, I should have probably put that.
Do you find yourself getting into trouble with some of your posts, or?
Yeah, sure. But, you know, that keeps it fun, doesn't it?
And now, where do you think Celine's story could go?
Oh, God, I never think about that. No, I don't. I mean, I think, you know, the thing I really liked about this movie is that she, you know, she gets such a kind of a kicking emotionally, and that felt really good, because I think that, you know, the first movie she was kind of rather emotionally contained, and of course we've got to the point now where she's not, so who knows what's next. Maybe she'll go into therapy.
I was going to say, she does seem almost at her most human.
Yeah,
in this
exactly.
movie.
I think so. That's what having a kid does to you.
And now, this franchise and Resident Evil are obviously two of the biggest, long-lasting female franchises out there right now. If Celine and Alice ever went head-to-head, who do you think would win in the fight?
My goodness, that's an interesting one. They're both the same studio, so I can't even say me. It'd be a very close thing. And then hopefully they could just be friends. Yeah.
End it with a handshake.
Yeah, commiserate over their tight black trousers.